Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Kamen Rider Zero One. You guys, I'm really excited to be watching today. If you're joining me early, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we had some wins last time on Zero One. I was very pleased. I think that Aruto starting his own company is genius. Izu is just a genius. I just love her. Gosh, the last few episodes, they've just been putting her in danger. And every time, like, my heart has just, like, stopped thinking that, like, they might do so. I don't think they would. But, like, even for, like, an episode or two, like, have it end on a cliffhanger, like, whether or not she's all right. Also, it occurs to me that Jin saving her in the last episode, he was the one that, like, tried to destroy her. Like, way back a few episodes, so it was nice to kind of, like, bring it full circle, and he went and saved her, and Jin is my baby boy, and I love him, and I can't be convinced otherwise, and I'm convinced that there is going to be a team-up at some point. I feel like he's close. Like, Aruto is winning him over, you know, even if he doesn't want to admit it. Like, he wouldn't admit it to Hirobi, but, yeah, I guess I don't know if he was pleased or not to see that it sounded like Izu had reached singularity and she decided to be with Aruto still. Like, she still wanted to be his secretary. But in a way, I'm glad that Jin saw that, but at the same time, like, he didn't, like, Hirobi was like, oh, you didn't anticipate this, huh? So I don't know what's happening there, but Fuwa, I feel like is in like a good headspace right now, considering everything he's been through. Like, I feel like he's in a better space now than he was before he found out that he was being controlled, which is crazy. But I'm so proud of Fuwa. I'm just loving Fuwa. Really having a great time with all the cast right now. Guy is just... It was so nice to see him just get beat up and get all the human gears taken away. Last episode, that was delightful. Satellite there helped Aruto. It was a good episode. It was a lot of good wins. But we still got a ways to go because that's still his grandfather's company. And I have a feeling he will win it back. Or maybe, like, his company will buy out Zaya and Hiden at the end of the show or whatever. So... we'll see what happens, but we got, like, all our players set up now. Like, we got Yua. Yua, I feel like, is starting to kind of realize what's going on with her, even if it's really hard for her to admit it because of how she's being controlled. So, but yeah, I feel like all the pieces are set up now for, like, this new chapter to, like, move forward. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. Hopefully we will get more wins this episode. What do you say we get started? Next one. Okay, I am loving this because Guy was even more upset in this one. They've definitely got him feeling a little desperate now, and I like it. I like it a lot. Jin is officially teamed up with Aruto. I love it. I've been waiting for this, guys. Like, for a really long time. How long have I been saying that, like, he's not a bad boy. He's a good boy. I want him on our side. It's a taste of victory, you guys. And it tastes good. I like it. Okay, so we have Fuwa still trying to get through to Yua. Boy, she's a tough case. She really is. I wonder if... she must be, like, more programmed than he was. You know? Maybe? Or I don't know. Maybe just, like, certain people it takes, like, a bigger foothold. I don't know. But when she said, like, this world isn't so... kind to just let people live alone. That's really sad. It makes me think she has, like, something tragic. Aside from just, like, the obvious that she's being mind controlled to work for a jerk and do everything that he says. But it makes me wonder if, like, maybe there's an even more sad story behind her past and all. But yeah, Hirobi kind of said the same thing, that, like, you know, they can't just live alone. But we know that they can. If Jin can do it, then yeah, I believe that it can. I don't think that they need to connect to something. I don't know if eventually Hirobi is going to come around and see that or not. I don't know what happened to Naki. Like, we haven't seen Naki. Like, Fua hasn't been letting Naki through. I don't know if we're ever going to, like, be able to free Naki. I don't know if that's possible. We'll see. But yeah, we definitely had some wins for Artos Company. We got the one just kind of like basic form of a Humagear working again, and it appears that now we can bring back, you know, any of the ones that he has those keys for. So we got like the other secretary back. That was cool for a minute, and then we got the actor back, and that was a lot of fun at the end. So we're definitely, like, we're getting there. I'm so glad. Like, it feels like we're on the upswing. I don't know what else is going to happen with Guy. I feel like he's going to double down and try to, you know, take Aruto down. But Aruto's got the patent, and he's got, you know, Metal Cluster Hopper. And now he's got Jin on he's got Jin and Fua on his side. So, I feel like things are actually starting to look a little bad for Guy here. And you know what's crazy is if Guy just left the whole thing alone, like, just keep the company, keep out, like, Aruto's just going to go do his thing, but he just has to be a jerk and go after all of Aruto's stuff. Like, just leave him alone. But he can't. I think he has, like, more of a grudge with the grandpa. Like, I've always gotten the idea that, like, he has a big grudge against the grandpa. And that's kind of what's driving this. And I wonder if we'll get, like, more about that. That it's less about, I don't like Humagears, and more like some kind of personal grudge. I don't know. I even had my suspicions about the way the grandpa died, but I don't know if they're going to take it that far. Like, if maybe Guy was involved or something, but I don't know if he's, like, that evil. I could believe he was that evil. He has, like, no regard for life of any kind. Like, I personally don't, I think he would, like, take out a human just as quickly if he thought it would, like, serve any of his purposes. So I have, like, zero anything for Guy at this point. Which is really saying something, because, you know, like, I haven't felt quite this strongly about a lot of other Kamen Rider villains. They have really built him up to be really, really, really dislikable, and, like, just not, there's just something about him that gets on my nerves more than, like, say, like, Schwartz did, you know? I didn't like Schwartz from Zio, but, like, I really don't like, I really don't like Guy. But guys, we've got some big wins now. We've got some big wins. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next. Again, I'm very close to being caught up with current, and I'm excited. It would be so cool if we could, like, talk about the new stuff coming out week to week. That would be really nice. So I'll work on getting there. But in the meantime, I like where this is going. I really do. It feels very positive, and it's very interesting. And we've come a long way. Like, we've hit a bunch of big twists now. And all right, let's see what they got left for us, because we're in the 30s now. And they usually end the series around, like, the late 40s, but I'm not sure if they'll end this one sooner because of, you know, what happened with the hiatus and all. We will see, but I'm very excited for what's coming next. So, you guys, I'm having a blast with it. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.